Welcome back to another round of Paul Does STRIVECast.
Season 4, episode 15.
16.
16.
Woo! Here we go. Let's introduce ourselves.
My name's NPT Homie G.
All right. And how about our other host?
I'm Jeff.
Okay. Super producer.
Yeah.
That's right. One only sees Claudia in the house with a bucket drop for the heart.
Perfect. All right. And how about our sound and video engineer?
I am Ryan, the sound and video engineer.
Awesome. All right. Ladies?
I'm Whitney.
Hi, Alex, or A+.
Yep, you are a place to plus, the girl.
Double
Pete.
plus today.
Guys, what are we going to talk about today? What are we going to do during this show?
Interview.
Oh yeah,
For one.
Who are we interviewing?
Paul Donan.
And where is he from?
It is exclusive director of Friends of Congress, Fort Congress.
Fort Gorges. So we'll learn about a really cool place that's right here in Casco Bay.
Yeah.
What else are we doing?
Susie's cues.
Susie's Cues, all about Steller's sea eagles. Noel, what do you have?
That's right.
My dance routine.
Dance routine. And then Jeff, you got a big question for us this week?
I don't know. Willie, I'm actually still thinking about it right now.
All right. Well, I'm sure we'll have it as the show goes on. So what do you say we just get going?
Yeah,
Let's go.
I know what I want.
Right there.
All right. Jeff, do you want to
Producer.
break?
Let me come off recording.
Hey, Jeff,
Yes, Pete.
want to take us to break?
Yeah, sure. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the STRIVECast. Can you tell us about Fort
Fort Gorges.
Gorges?
Yes, well, Fort Gorges is an old military fort. It's made out of giant granite blocks. It's a very interesting and imposing structure that sits all alone in the middle of Portland Harbor on its very own island. Technically speaking, Fort Gorges is a park. It's owned by the city of Portland. It's a city park, but it's the coolest park you've either ever been to or never been to. And if you've never been, then you should talk to Friends of Fort Gorges about getting out there.
That sounds cool. Right, guys?
Mhm.
Of course.
Hey, Jeff, you're next.
What is your average day look for you? Dave?
Well, most of our work is in the summertime. This is a year-round job for me, but in the summertime, when we're really busy, I'm up early. And like a lot of people, I'm either on my phone or on the computer, or sometimes I have to get on the boat to get out to the island. And sometimes I'm doing all of those things at once. I'm on the boat, or maybe someone else is captaining the boat while I'm on my computer or phone and getting the day started. So we're really busy in the summertime. So I'm glad we're doing the Strive podcast now, because this is our slowest time of year.
Great. Noel, back to you.
Yeah. What is your favorite part of your job?
The favorite part of my job is seeing the look on people's faces when they walk into the fort, because from the outside, it looks like a solid building. And it is solid on the outside, but when you walk inside, there's a big open space called a parade ground. And most people aren't expecting that. And you see all these beautiful archways and incredible stonework, and the acoustics are amazing. And sometimes there's birds or butterflies flying around, and it's really magical. And people's eyes get big, and sometimes their jaws drop in wonder. It really has that effect on people. So that's the favorite part of my job.
Okay, Jeff.
What is the hardest part of your job?
Oh boy, there's a few things that are challenging for me. There's a lot of stuff I have to read and write. And I love reading and writing, but not when I have to, or about things that I don't necessarily, not that I'm not passionate about my work, but sometimes there's required reading or required writing, and that can be challenging for me. And then another thing that it's hard for me is to say no to people. We can't always bring people out to the fort because of the weather or the tides. If it's low tide, we can't bring a boat out there usually. So no big deals, no really hard things, just mostly inconveniences.
I have a question if I
sorry.
butt in. How do you even visit the fort?
Well,
If-
because
Shit
it's,
coming up.
yeah, because it's on an island, you can only get there by boat.
Mhm.
So that's how you get there. Now, some people take a motorboat. Some experienced sailors will sail their boat out and maybe throw an anchor and row in a dinghy. We get a lot of sea kayakers. So a lot of people. So right now we're getting about 8,000 people that visit the park over the course of the summer.
Wow.
And about half of those arrive by, human power. So a kayak or sometimes a paddle board. Every now and then we get somebody really brave or maybe foolish that arrives in a canoe.
Cool.
I lost track a little bit, but I think back to Noel.
Yep. What is something about Friends of Gorges is looking forward to?
Well, we've got a couple of projects right now that we're really excited about. One is programming, and that means doing things in the space at the fort. So this summer, we're talking to some musicians and some artists and dancers about performances at the fort. So that's exciting. And another thing that we're really excited about is the Maine Army National Guard is talking about rebuilding the wharf. And so the wharf is where the boats tie up. So when you go out to the fort, you typically tie your boat up to the big granite wharf, and the wharf is made of big granite blocks and it's falling apart. So we need to fix it. And we have the Maine Army National Guard interested in doing that job. It's going to be a really big project with big machines and maybe helicopters. So we're really excited about it, and we hope that that happens this summer. And if it doesn't happen this summer, there's a good chance it will happen next summer in 2023.
Wow, that does sound like a big project. Jeff.
Okay, I'm on a Pete.
Perfect.
What is one thing you wish everyone know about Fort Gorges?
Well, I wish that everyone knew that Fort Gorges was open to the public. So a lot of people don't know that you can go there. You can visit there anytime you want during the day. It's not open at night. But a lot of people look at Fort Gorges from the land, or maybe on the ferry if you're going out to one of the islands in Casco Bay, and they go by the fort. And a lot of people don't know that it's a park and that it's open to the public, and you can go anytime you want. And I just wish more people knew that.
Oh, definitely. Well, hopefully this will help.
Yes.
I have a quick question for you, Paul. Do people have to book tours if they want to go, or can they just show up during open hours?
It's a park, so you can go whenever you want if you can get yourself there, but not everyone has access to a boat or knows someone with a boat. So that's where we come in, and you can book a tour with us. In fact, we're talking to some people right now about doing a winter tour, which is not unusual. We get a few requests each year, people who are either in Portland and want to get out to Fort Gorges, and they'll go no matter what the weather is. So we do go out in the wintertime. It's a harsh environment. It's cold, it's icy. So we don't go out a lot in the wintertime. But yeah, if you have the means of getting out there, we totally encourage that. And in fact, then you don't have to worry so much about the tides. If you have a sea kayak, or you can go out with Portland paddle alone or with a guide or with a group, that's a great way to get there. Because then you can go whenever you want and leave whenever you want. You don't have to worry about the boat.
Cool.
Absolutely. Okay, so guys, what's the time for now?
Lightning round.
That's right, your favorite.
Lightning round.
All right.
Lightning round. Lightning round.
This sounds exciting. What is the lightning round?
It's a warning there, an unrehearsed question.
Yeah, just a little bit more
Oh,
of like
boy.
this or that, or what's your favorite? Those type of questions.
Okay,
So,
fire away.
all right, Jeff, go ahead.
Do you have a hero?
Oh,
Do I have a hero? Yeah, I have a bunch of heroes. One of my heroes, well, I'm here next to my bicycle, and God, you put me on the spot. Now I'm forgetting his name. The guy who made cycling really famous in America was a young African-American guy, and he was the world's greatest bicycle rider in the late 1800s and won races all over the world right up into the early 1900s, before there were cars.
wow.
So we're talking a long time ago. I have a lot of heroes, but that's one of them.
All right, Noel,
Yes,
back to you.
they are.
I say it's me.
Yep, Noel, you got a lightning round question?
Okay. What is your favorite kind of a park?
Favorite kind of a park?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with parks on the ocean on an island.
Excellent.
Good answer.
All right. Susie,
Good answer, Paul.
Susie, you're up.
My cat or dog?
Cat or dog?
Yeah.
Dog.
Cool.
Just a minute. Do you like dogs?
I love dogs.
Because we just got a puppy.
Oh,
Oh,
She's young, and she's just learning how to come when she's called. But wait a minute, let's try something. I'm going to whistle, and we'll see if she comes. Okay?
breaking on the STRIVECast.
Sasha, come. Sasha, come. Sasha.
Oh, see something.
That means she's curled up in a comfortable little dog
Oh.
bed. Can you prompt her in here? We have some people that want to meet her.
What day is he curled up somewhere?
Yeah, Sasha, come. Good girl. Come on up here.
Oh.
Oh, this is Sasha.
Hi, Papa.
Good girl. Yeah, she's a good girl. That's Sasha.
You look so
And she's got
adorable.
little white paws.
Oh,
All of her paws are white. I think they call them mittens. Good girl. That's a good girl. Thank you for saying hello.
How you walk her?
Well, it's cold out, so we have a little doggy jacket. We also have a little doggy raincoat. And sometimes if it's a short walk, we just put a collar on, just a little collar around her neck. And if it's a longer walk, we'll put a harness on her because that supports her body better.
Nice.
And she's just learning how to use the leash. So it's all kind of new. She's learning, but she's a good learner. She's a good student.
Yes, she is. She is a good learner.
okay.
Jeff, go ahead.
Okay, Pete. What is your favorite superpower?
Ooh.
Ooh. Well, I love birds. I've always loved big birds, like raptors. So raptors are like hawks, owls, eagles, ospreys. And I think if I had a superpower, it would be to fly.
We just did a segment on eagles.
Cool.
Here's my kitty.
Yep, there's Rosie.
Oh, I can hear the purring from here.
Like an honorary part of the show.
Okay.
Noel,
I love you.
Noel, you're up, bud.
What is your favorite kind of hat?
Favorite kind of hat? Stay right there.
Oh boy, breaking news.
Hey, sorry, I'm really coming up empty here. I got for Christmas, I got this really warm hat that somebody here in Maine knitted. And it's a mixture of alpaca, which is an animal, and wool. It's so warm, I can't even move around. If I start moving around, I have to take the hat off. It's so warm. So
Wow.
yeah, my house is cold, and so warm hats are really important to me. So yeah,
Nice.
that's my favorite kind of hat. Although I will say, because I work outside in the summer, I usually wear a baseball hat or a big giant sun hat to keep the sun off of me in the summer.
My
It's your turn for a question. Why don't you go ahead?
what's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Oh boy, you're all asking really hard questions here. That's like saying, who's your favorite band?
That is true.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go to a really, really old movie that was made before I was born, called Baby Doll. It's
Baby
directed
doll.
Baby Doll. It's directed by a famous director, and it's black and white. I think it was made in 1955 or something like that. But it's a great movie.
Wow.
All right. And then Ryan, I think you get the last one.
Tell us your best joke.
My best joke. Okay, it's a knock-knock joke, so you're gonna have to help me, okay?
Knock, knock.
No, I start with knock-knock. It's my
Oh,
joke.
that's right. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Who is there?
Orange.
Is who?
Orange, you glad I'm your guest on the Strive podcast?
That's funny, Dave.
He is not Dave, he's Paul.
Oh,
Good one.
that's
You
very
got
funny,
me.
Paul.
You got me.
and Paul, before you go, if you'd like to throw out a website or any social media handles or anything like that.
Thanks. Yeah, I'd love to. If you just Google Fort Gorges, you'll find Friends of Fort Gorges. And of course, we're friendsoffortgorges.org. And we are on Instagram and Twitter at Fofogo. That's Fofogo, like Friends of Fort Gorges, or just Fort Gorges on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, great.
And how about you
Ryan
guys?
can,
Are you on
with
social
magic, can
media?
Put those up for us too. So
Yeah, I'd love to follow you guys too.
great.
We're on social media.
We'll tag you and all when we put this up.
Excellent. And I will share.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you all. This has been really fun. I really appreciate it. It was great to meet you, and thank you for having me on your show.
Yeah.
You
Thanks,
feel
Paul.
welcome, Paul.
Jeff, you want to take us a
Paul.
break? Jeff?
You're awesome, Paul. We'll be right back.
STRIVECast is brought to you by
Your ad is right here.
down.
Right here.
For how much?
What is our ad special?
So the ad special, $10 per episode. And you want to reach out to STRIVECast at pslstrive.org or give us a call at 207-774-6278.
Perfect.
Be
Ryan.
happy to work a deal with you on
Oh.
being even a sponsor.
Awesome. Thousands of listeners every week, and your ad could be right here. So
Like
let us
be
know.
a sponsor like Bo's Books and Burritos.
That's
That
right.
makes what your ad could be right there.
If you call that number,
Who knows who will answer?
Yeah, the
yeah, if you want-
207-774-6278.
Alex or Pete, someone pick up that phone and answer it.
Operators are standing by. So, all right, Jeff, want to take us a break?
Yes, Pete. We'll be right back.
It's time for another edition of Susie's Cute. Today I had a heart thing behind me. Oh yes, I did. W's for Miss Someone.
Okay, why don't I say the scores? Would you like me to update the scores?
Was on
You bet, girl.
All right. So we had some movement last week, but not much. So we have place Susie with 28 points.
Yay.
Place Jeff with 30 points. We have a tie for third place with 38 points. NPT and Pete. Second place is Alex with 41 points. And in first place with a big lead is Ryan with 54 points.
Whoa.
Thanks,
Dominating.
Ryan.
So let's see how
Nice
that might
one.
change today.
Let's go.
Okay, today is about Steller's Sea Eagles, Trailing Falls.
All right. Let's go.
Steller's Sea Eagles can only be found in
Russia.
Russia, thank you. Russia,
Korea.
Korea, and Japan. In the Far East. Is that true or false?
True or false? Steller's sea eagles can only be found in Russia, Korea, Japan, and the Far East. True or false? We'll start with Susie. Oh, yes,
What
Alex.
does the Far East mean? Like of the United States?
And I think
No,
like
it's not.
Asia, I believe.
Okay, of Asia. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Susie, for the clarification.
Good question, Alex.
True.
Saying true. And Alex.
False.
False.
Oh,
Noel?
I will go with F.
F. Jeff?
Wendy, I'm going with true.
True. Ryan?
False.
False. And Pete?
I feel like this is a tricky one, but I'm gonna go with false.
False. Well, guys, the answer is false.
Yep.
Usually true. There have been recent Steller's eagle sightings right here in Maine, which has birders so excited that's all they can talk about. One has been sighted in Boothbay Harbor just last weekend. So points for Alex, Noel, Ryan, and Pete.
Oh, Susie didn't get a question.
She answered it first.
Oh, okay.
All right, Susie, question 2.
Stellar eagles are the biggest eagles in the world.
So Steller's eagles are the biggest eagles in the world. True or false? And we will start with Pete.
Oh, I was afraid of that. I'm gonna go with false.
False. Ryan?
False.
Jeff?
Wendy, think I'm going true.
True. Noel? Is that an F?
Yeah.
False. Alex?
I'm gonna go with Jeff. True.
True. And Susie?
I'm going with true with Alex and
True.
Jeff.
All right. Well, that's a good thing. We've got points for the ladies and Jeff. The answer is true.
Yes.
Their wingspan can measure more than 8 feet from tip of wing to tip of wing, and their body
Oh,
is 1/2 feet tall.
I should have
Most walls are 8 feet high, so you could turn a Steller's eagle on its side, and the tips of its wings would touch the floor and ceiling at the same time.
I should have kept my first answer.
Yeah, see, I was
Better.
thinking it was like a bald eagle would be the biggest.
I was gonna say true. but
Okay.
I'm trying to
Can
guess the opposite of
Oh, wait.
Ryan. and
Wait,
Pete.
Susie, wait. So this one is not true or false.
Okay.
Oh, since there was so much commotion about the points the last
Oh,
time,
yeah.
Susie, how many points do you want to give someone that gives it spot on?
I think 10.
10 points, okay? And
Here
then
we
how
go.
many for closest without going over?
5.
Whoa.
5 and
Don't let
10.
Ryan get it right.
Big one.
So what's the number again? Just to make sure.
Well, Susie
Well,
hasn't
listen
asked
to
the
the
question yet.
Good
Oh.
10. No.
All right,
Okay.
ask the question.
Can you guess how many thousands of Stellar's sea eagles are left in the world? A hint between number 1 and 10.
Oh.
A 10.
All right, so can you guess how many thousands of Steller's sea eagles are left in the world? Hint, it's a number between 1 and 10. And remember, if you get this exactly right, you get 10 big points. So,
And Price is Right rules? Closest
Price-
without going
yeah.
over? If you,
yep, closest without going over gets 5.
Yep.
All right, so we are going to start today with Alex.
This is a hard one. I'm gonna go with 4.
4.
Close.
And Susie.
9.
9. Jeff?
Wendy, I'm gonna say 9.
9. No. 3. Pete,
5,
points, 10 points here.
5, please.
5. And Ryan,
6.
6. Well, guys, one of you got it correct, the exact number. And that person is Alex.
Oh,
Good
There
job.
are only 4,000 left in the world, and they are listed as vulnerable to extinction. So Alex gets 10 points.
and I went over, so I got nothing. I
Yeah.
almost said 4 too, but
Yeah, I guess for next time, if there's a tie of someone that gets it exactly right, do you both get points or do we split the points in half?
I think split in the middle.
All right.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm going to do some math. Susie, why don't you sing us out?
Okay. Susie is beautiful. Oh, yes, I am. And I am a producer. Sharing with Miss W2. Been what? Been what? Oh, yeah.
All right.
so the update is Ryan is still winning by a lot. Alex is in second by a lot, and the rest of us are.
Yep. So we have in in 5th place is Susie with 29 points.
Yes.
In 4th place is Jeff with 31 points. We have a tie still for 3rd place with 39 points each, Pete and Noel. We have Alex in 2nd still, but very close to 1st with 53 points.
Whoa.
And
Big one.
Ryan in 1st place, but the lead is not as large with 55 points.
Wow.
Nice, bro.
So good round, guys.
That was a
Good question,
that
Susie.
12 point day for Alex. I think.
They don't call me A+ for nothing.
That's right.
It's really getting behind this nickname now.
All right. Jeff, you want to take us to break?
Yes, Whitney. We'll be right back.
We're back. Oh, we're getting right into it. If you're watching, you know what's happening. If you're listening, this is Noel's segment, and it's the week of dance moves, I think. And he's underway, and Jeff and Susie are going to do some commentary. Go ahead.
Okay, he's playing his trombone, and he's patting his stomach,
Yep.
and he's feeling his face, washing it,
That's an interesting
I-
dance.
and he's doing the same too. He's making funny faces at me because he's mine. So he is kind of doing a chicken dance. And he's doing the same to his hands. The hands up. He's doing the same. And he's doing this.
They can't see you, so you've got to tell them what's going on.
He's
I think he's done.
he's in the
Oh,
yeah. In the front of his face too. He's continuing it. Going higher and higher. He's
The end.
Can I make a request for your next dance move?
Yep.
You actually like get up and dance?
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know, you don't need to do it right now.
He is showing up as
Part two.
my STRIVECast long sleeve tee. If you're interested in getting one, you can get one through our website.
Did that dance mean anything?
That song Twist the Night Away.
What's this got to do with Twist the Night Away?
That's Splash Tub song. Taking a bath with the 4th of July.
Never heard that
Oh, I
song.
love that song.
I don't know that one either.
But
Don't know that either.
Taking a
It's-
bath on the 4th of July.
it's splash. I've been taking a bath. Like,
Yeah.
Early one Saturday night, I think. I don't know if it's anything about 4th of
I don't think
July.
it's on the 4th of July.
Well,
and
Where?
chicken dance.
It was a mixture of a couple different songs / dances.
The chicken dance I used to do at Roto, the rollerblading places a long time ago.
wow. Okay. Anything
Yeah.
else, Noel?
No?
All right, then Jeff, take us out of here.
Hey, Pete. We'll be right back.
We're back. And what's the time for now, Jeff?
Pete, I think it's time for my segment.
That is correct. Take it away. Are we doing the big question with Jeff today?
What is the shortest swimming pool?
Ooh. In America?
Yes.
It's a tough one.
Hmm.
I know it is a 12.17.
12.17.
Yeah, 0.7. That's really good.
Noel or Jeff, who do you want to pick next?
Oh, I didn't go yet.
I know.
Oh,
Susie's got.
I think I will pick 1.7 watts for it.
Lots.
Lots? Like a light
No,
bulb?
light,
Can you measure pools in that?
not an electricity measurement, but something.
Jeff, do you have anyone else you want to ask?
I was just waiting for Pete to do the research.
Got it, buddy. Got it. I've also found a website that's very helpful for the big question with Jeff. It's called largest.org. It tells you some of the largest. things.
Largest.
And Jeff, I can give you two answers here. The largest pool, it's the pool at Hansen Dam Recreation Center in Los Angeles, is the largest pool in the United States. The pool is open to the public and considered one of the best public pools in California. The Hansen Dam pool has an area of 1.5 acres. So that is 6,100 square meters.
Oh my
Wow.
God, that's really large.
That is
Big pool.
quite big. It does have a very nice water slide too.
Wow.
But for a bonus one, I know you asked about in the US, but the largest swimming pool in the world is in San Alfonso del Mar, outside at a resort outside of Santiago, Chile. And it cost as much as $2 billion to make it. And it is giant, like
Wow.
paddle boats in it.
You should do a
It's the size of about 16 football fields, about 20
Holy
acres.
moly. 16
So
football fields inside? That's really large then.
Yeah, so keep in mind, the largest one in the United States is 1.5 acres. This one is about 20 acres.
And it could equal about 16 football
Hey.
fields. That's very large. Oh my God.
You can barely see.
Probably
from
larger than
one
the whole
side to the
hotel
other.
building. It was, well, for a hotel building. Apartment building.
Pete, I think you should share your screen and we should see that big humongous pool you're talking about.
Okay, please hold.
That's huge though.
Good idea, producer. Susie. Let's do it.
Pete,
All right, here we go. Can you see the screen?
Oh my
wow.
goodness.
This
That's
is
a
very
lot of
cool.
It looks like a pool.
Big.
Yeah, and then keep going. There's even more. My computer's a little slow, but here's
It's like a
the big
man-made
Oh my
lake or
gosh.
something.
stuff.
Wow.
And there's another one.
Oh my God.
Mom,
Like the man-made swimming lake.
Here's the
well,
aerial view.
that thing is huge.
Yep.
Yeah.
20 acres is a very, very large pool.
As long as you don't put artificial sharks in it.
don't do sharks in here.
Oh. I hope don't make them come to it.
Yeah. And then I'll just, while you're here, I don't know if you can see this now, but this is the largest one in the United States.
Wow.
Did it switch screens? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is the one in LA. So
That's a
that's
nice water
1.5
slide.
acres. The other one is about 20. So there you go, Jeff. There's the big question answered. World's largest and the United States largest swimming pools.
Oh, yes. Pete, you got it right on those, Pete.
Boom. Yes.
It's not fair if Pete always gets it right if he looks up the answer.
We have different rules here on the
Yes.
big question with Jeff.
Because
I'm Jeff's like
Pete is
research
the
assistant.
best Pete there is.
I'm the best Pete there is. There we go.
Or maybe he thinks he's the best bud up here.
Well, yeah.
And maybe he
Batman and
misses
Robin.
He said
Maybe-
that right, Noel.
maybe he misses you, Peter, as much.
Probably. Yeah.
I do miss him.
All right.
You got it right, Pete.
Thanks, Jeff. Good question today. Appreciate it. You want to take us a break now?
Oh, I got one more and that's it.
Okay. Go for it.
What's the biggest armadillo?
The biggest armadillo.
Mm,
I'll do some more research on that one, Jeff. Please hold. In the world?
Yes. Yes, Pete.
You mean like the biggest weight, the longest? What are we
What's
thinking?
its name?
I would pick 1050 700 watts.
I don't think you can measure
Electrical.
armadillos in watts.
I pick 10.
Scientific.
All right.
I think
Oh,
10 wide and 65 high.
I got it, Jeff, when you're ready.
yeah.
I'm ready, Pete.
There's actually a species called the giant armadillo. It's a whole separate thing from armadillos. It's the largest living species of armadillo, with 11 to 13 hinged bands protecting the body from a further 3 or 4 in the neck. They typically weigh between 41 and 72 pounds when fully grown. However, a 119-pound specimen has been weighed in the wild, and captive specimens can weigh up to 180 pounds. So, and it's about 30 to 39 inches long, with a tail adding another 20 inches.
Oh,
So there you go. They can eat worms, but also ants and termites,
Ew.
spiders, snakes, and plants.
yeah.
Sorry, no great pictures of the world's largest armadillo, but they're big, kind of nasty looking.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Good one, Jeff. 2 very different questions today.
Hey, thank you, Pete.
You're welcome. You want to take us to break?
Yes. Will be right back.
STRIVECast is brought to you by
Listeners like you.
Listeners like who, Ryan?
Joanne Sienna, my step grandmother.
All right.
Thanks,
for
Joanne.
listening.
And that is my
Listening.
stepmom's mother. Yes.
Joanne.
Right. If you'd like to be our listener of the week, just tell us you're listening, and it could be you. You can like one of our posts. You can comment on social media. You can leave us a review. You can share. Any of those things will work, and you could be our listener of the week. Right, guys?
Yeah.
You betcha.
You betcha. All right. Jeff?
We'll be right back.
Wrap it up with a nice club sandwich of BLT and ranch.
BLT
Wrap
chicken
it
bacon ranch
up,
wrap?
wrap it up with Alexia. Wrap it
All right. Time to wrap it up, guys. Here we go. Ryan, what do we got?
Well, Strive is still hiring with a $500 sign-in bonus. Check out pslstrive.org/employment for more information about employment opportunities with Strive.
That's right. Tell him Ryan sent you. Okay. Anything else, guys?
Yes, Pete. I kind of do.
Okay.
Are we off the air?
We are not.
Okay.
Susie, do you have someone you'd like to thank?
Oh yeah. Paul D.
Right.
To our guest, Paul.
Paul.
We
That's
learned
right.
a
Special
lot
thanks to
about
Paul.
Fort
Thanks,
Gorges.
Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
You're welcome.
Yeah, special thanks to Paul, the Executive Director of Friends of Fort Gorges, for joining us today.
All right. Does anyone else have anything they would like to say before the show is over?
Not really.
Not
So as
really.
always, thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll-
Thank you.
All right.
Have
See
a
you
good
next
day.
week.